Rumors of a new display resolution to come to the iPhone 5S emerge. Galaxy Note 3 camera leaks hint to significant improvements. And yeah, we know, LG announced their white Nexus 4. I'm Jaime Rivera, and an extra gallon of coffee would come in real handy right now. This is Pocketnow Daily. Let's start today off with the okay news. You know that there's actually this operating system made by Mozilla, Firefox. There's this Firefox OS out there for smartphones that's actually out there for emerging markets, and that's the reason why none of you have ever heard of it or actually care about it. Well, apparently the company is going to release a tablet version of this operating system for more people to not care about it, because sadly they haven't really focused on launching this operating system on any hot products or any hot OEMs, so stay tuned for, just an event. Now let's move over to Apple. Reports have it that the next generation iPhone 5S or iPhone 6 will have a larger pixel count in the display than the current generation iPhone 5. You have around 700,000 pixels on the current generation iPhone, and apparently this new one will have 1,400,000 pixels, which is doubling the pixels, but not really doubling because you'd have to quadruple the pixels for that to actually be a double the pixel count. But still, it begs to wonder if we're getting a larger display on the next generation iPhone to fit the Retina display standards, or if we're just getting a larger pixel count on that same display. Stay tuned. Now let's move over to Samsung. We've got new rumors that the company is bringing a versatile camera module for their Galaxy Note 3, and that's pretty much optical's image stabilization, like we get on the Nokia Lumia products, and that makes them famous for their low light photography. Obviously, we still can't confirm if we will be getting that, but it makes sense. I mean, the Galaxy Note 3, or 2 as it actually is actually thick enough to fit the module, so let's just hope that it actually happens. It would be awesome to get that technology on other smartphones that aren't Lumias. And speaking of launches, the news that nobody was waiting for just happened. The CEO of LG has just announced their new white Nexus 4. That variant that we were expecting to be launched on June 10th along with the next version of Android. Well, it's now official for Asia, and it'll apparently be rolling out to these countries in the next coming weeks. Could still probably be June 10th for this shores, and could probably be that we're still getting the next version of Android, but you're still getting the same phone on a different color chassis. And to be honest with you, I don't really like it. I don't know about you. And finally, for the interesting news of the day, LG's European Vice President was recently interviewed, and when he was being asked about the next generation Nexus smartphone, according to him, LG is not really working on any next generation Nexus smartphone, which begs to wonder. Could it be? I mean, it takes the company a good amount of months to be able to actually design, build, and actually start producing a specific smartphone, so I don't think there are enough months from here to there for that to happen. Could it be that the Google editions of flagship smartphones are going to be the death of the Nexus lineup, or could it be that there is another OEM that's actually building the future Nexus? Some people say Motorola, other people say HTC. That leads you to the question of the day. Which would you prefer to be the company that builds the future Nexus smartphone? Or would you prefer for the Google editions to be the future of the Nexus lineup? In my particular case, I do want a Nexus phone, and I do want it made by HTC, but leave us a comment down below. Honestly, think about it. The return of the Nexus 1, get it, the HTC One, Nexus 1, that's what I would want, but leave us a comment down below. What would you want? And of course, for an earlier scoop of everything that's happening in the smartphone and tablet world, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com, subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can also follow me on Twitter at Jaime_Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you tomorrow.